It's time! It's time!
Babies, ladies, and gentlemen, welcome, one and all. Two familiar faces. Brother Mr. Left House himself is not with us today. It is a Thursday. Welcome to the Left Action House. The action starts now. I'm joined by, as per usual on a Thursday, one of our great friends, Mr. Uplando, coming in there from the Upland himself. How are you, sir?
Rock and roll. I'm doing well, man. It's good to be here. Top of the show. I love the intro. The intro is so, you get mesmerized by all the things. You get mesmerized.
You really do. It takes you on a little bit of a joyride through the history of the show. It takes you on a little bit of, brother was talking about it recently. He's like, we kind of need to re-up, It's been a little while since we've been running that intro. So you might see something new coming, but, you look back at all the different ones and you kind of see what was being talked about at what time, or it's kind of cool to take a gander back, for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. It used to be a thing to see what big tie that Left was going to have on the next episode. He used to have these killer giant ties, as I would call them.
The triple Windsor.
Triple Windsor.
Yeah, he goes with a triple Windsor. He likes the actual tie of the tie to just be as big and clown-like as possible. Yeah. And if you're a Metaforce fan, I believe that's it's displayed in Magisto, his character, whereas his tie is a big part of his cape, his suit, his whole aura over there. Let's say hello to the chat here. We got our man Stoned in the house. Hello, Stoned. How goes?
Up.
Yeah, and let's hop straight into some Upland stuff, Mr. Uplando, because you said there's a lot going on.
Man,
in the world of Upland.
A lot. So we've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's interesting at how we in the players of Upland want certain things to come to fruition, and the team doesn't disappoint when they do drop it on us. This one is huge because it's been talked about for so long since we've actually had and been able to build structures. It is now designating a primary residence in Upland. And that's a big one because with it comes along with it city governance, the ability to vote, to potentially rent out your properties, things of this nature. So although the language in here, as you read through it, you see that this has been something that they've been really working on. And so this is what's called, as spoken about in June, which is when they did speak about it, first mechanics for community governance, and having addressed the neighborhood open doors for players to take part and actually build their neighborhood rating. Neighborhood ratings have been talked about since we were building in Spud Wars, since we were building in
the early days.
When you had Spud, that was prior.
Spud was like testnet Spark, wasn't it? Or
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So that infamous early beginnings of this, and now having so many structures. The big ones are the setting up an Upland home address, and then claiming an Upland home address is simple. You literally go in-game, your in-game dashboard, upper left-hand side, click on your player profile. You select that button, you'll see it. It says set your home address, and then you've got to choose an eligible property, which you're scrolling through now. there's only one address at this time, home address for a player. However, I hope that they evolve that to continent. Like, let's do a primary residence per continent, maybe. Let's try
Right.
that and start there, because that really gives you separation, right?
Yeah.
At the highest level.
Some options.
Yeah, it gives you some options. Players must have Uplander status or higher, which is fantastic. If you're a visitor to Upland, this means that you don't have, or you have a net worth that's less than 10,000 UPX or $10 USD. So that's fine. That's good. Players must pass a know your customer identity verification. Now, I really like this, because this has been something that players that do treasure hunting and do different types of events and activities in Upland, a lot of times multi-accounters will get in here and make a mess of things. When you have this, otherwise a mechanic utility empowering the player, and you have to go through a KYC process, it does start to eliminate those multi-accounters from having a voice and being a part of these neighborhoods, which are very strong. Huge community strength in Upland.
Yeah, makes it a lot harder for
Big
them to get in and manipulate the system.
Yeah. Now, properties such as non-residential structures, such as factories, that of course I think it should be done. We should see that factory done. We may go in game and check it out and christen it when he's not here. We'll tell him we took the best bottle of bubbly out of his refrigerator and popped it on the structure. You know,
the party might still be going on from last night. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. Properties with meta ventures cannot be a home address as well. So if you have a meta ventures, which is not a lot in the game, but that's to be expected. These are not, out of the question, declarative statements here. The Upland home address cannot be swapped or listed for sale. That's very interesting as well. I think that's a cool mechanic. That's fine. Players may change their Upland home address infinitely. So
whenever, however?
Well, kind of. After changing an address, there's a 24-hour waiting period before changing again. Now, after changing the address, there's a 30-day cooldown before the player can vote along or within their neighborhood. I like that.
Yeah.
So
there's some guidelines around that there, so you wouldn't be able to just go willy-nilly with it and floating around doing whatever you want, but you're still able to get in and out if you do choose to do so.
Yeah, and this will curb
residence.
Yes, this will curb. This will build that neighborhood score, which we've seen kind of the framework for. This potentially, just for what people mostly, the large group of people that would want this, or the predominant amount of people want, so that they could potentially have their neighborhood raised as a boosted score. Let's say that we have collections in Upland. There's specific areas in each one of the cities it opens, and it's something like own 3 properties in Los Angeles. That's a collection. It's a standard collection. When you own property, you get earnings in UPX, which is the in-game currency that you receive. Okay, so normally if your return is X, this would multiply it 1 times 1x for having a collection. So neighborhoods that are not in collections, they seek to be collections. Neighborhoods that have collections, they seek to upgrade their collection. So, and there's going to be events just like we had in the Spud Wars and the building contests. I believe there will be. I'd love to see some tower defense gamification.
That would be sick.
Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Hell yeah!
If you're doing, West Coast. And you've got, let's say, a San Francisco versus a Bakersfield or versus LA, and you could have these second, layer 2 Unity-based tower defense games. It would just be so much fun to watch this happen. Yeah. Now you get to put city governance in it, so maybe you have to be a resident of that city to actually combat against people. That would mean, and I'm telling them, say it right here, I think that's what they're planning. If you look at the ability to switch your primary residence, but not have the voting. So maybe you want to go over and help your other, friendly neighbor in Bakersfield and Woodward Park and Fresno, and maybe you want to split the difference, and you want to put a hurting on Los Angeles, or you want to put a hurting on San Francisco. That's how I see it coming into play.
That sounds fun. I could see that as well. It sounds exciting. I think those cooldown periods are dope, because it still allows you to move around, but like it says, without being able to hold the vote. makes you think about it a little bit more before you do so. If you're what's going on in your neighborhood, what's bringing you out, all of the above. So
Good
what is
stuff.
this? Yeah, what is this neighborhood profile pics?
We're going to talk
Some
about, so when you,
PFPs?
yeah, well, kind of. When you designate a neighborhood, when you designate your primary residence in that city, then you're going to get a this special background that you can put your block explorer on top of. It outlines the city and then the neighborhood that you're in
Okay,
in
yeah,
that city, which is kind of cool. Neighborhood pride. Let's show a little pride.
looks good.
Yeah, you get some colors to choose from. You can download these 1024 PNG files, 45 background colors, all the good stuff. Kind of cool. Now, where are you going, EE? What are you going to do? What do you got any thoughts on this right out of your brain? The neighborhood you guys want to try to build up? Are you going to try and support somebody else? What do you think? We'll get to these little micro houses too.
Yeah, I have a place in my heart down there on Dublin Street. I don't know why exactly, but it's probably because it's the first spot I landed, and started to build on, and then we had just the build out of getting a few properties on that little strip there.
That's San Francisco, and is where you're talking, yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like I can't leave my Dublin house just yet. I've barely ventured out to get properties in other cities. I do have a couple, but yeah, I feel like Dublin Street is probably where I'll head, or just ask brother where he needs my help, where he wants me.
Fair enough.
Try and move like a clan.
Scatter across just to get you to land, put your plans. What's the moving house? Isn't there an anime where the house moves, it continually moves? I know somebody probably in chat will help me with that. It's something's flying house. I can't remember. Somebody in chat.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a great anime. I watch it many times. But speaking of the houses, we've got now a structure that you can put on what otherwise is deemed to be a 5 UP2 size, up square. This is how we measure properties in Upland, how the game gives us this mechanic. This was nice. They just put this is like a nice little addition into this city governance. They slide in little tiny homes to have
like little cabins. I love it.
Yeah, it is like a little fishing cabin.
Yeah.
It's great. The living unit is 1. The size is 5 UP2, dimensions 5 meters wide, 9 meters long. Minimum spark to begin the construction 0.05, max spark 24, spark hours to build 500. So you can get it done. You can get in there and get these done. And I feel like this is going to be wildly popular. I feel like new players, this is your structure to build. You can get a starter, structure, and because your property, at this point, you can't expand, you can't widen the property that you own. So if you do have a property that this would fit on, build away.
Yeah, these look great. They look like an upgrade for sure from where things are at with the properties, I feel like.
Yeah, giving you more mechanic and utility for your property. Those players are new to Upland. They're logging in daily, getting that Spark reward on the 7th consecutive day of login. So they're going to have that minimum value of Spark to be able to build. They could do that. They can make it. So Spark's a huge resource. It's going to power Meta Motors vehicles, which we're waiting on a second round of sales for those Meta Motors. The Meta Motors plant in Santa Clara is rolling these off. The manufacturing plant, they've got 18, big wheelers now that are rolling off of there. So it's looking good. I'm excited. I'm excited about this because we know 2 things, and we'll segue into this. Anything else that you want to put on it? Are you going to do a little micro house, little tiny home building on your props?
I'm not against it. Yeah, I like these little guys.
It's cool.
I gotta see what I'm sure I have a property that I can build it on, but I gotta see which one that would be.
Yeah. It's going to be, small, and it's fun because you get to try and just wedge this sucker in there to make it fit.
Yeah.
So it ought to be fun to get it done. Now, were you in Rio for this expansion at all, sir?
I did not make it over to Rio. I have not made it yet, but I did see there was some Rio expansions for the communities. Is that what that was this week?
There was a Rio expansion. This has been on demand. They had They had opened another area in Rio. This on the heels of being such a popular sellout of that area. But the big thing about this is that they opened about 11 neighborhoods, and this had 4 different collections that you could get. Now, these were extremely difficult on a couple of these. One was a street that ran through one of the neighborhoods. The other 3 were neighborhood collections, standard limiteds. Maybe there may have been one exclusive, but I'm telling you, small areas. So for you to be able to have an opening and be able to get into this, if you weren't floating directly over the area of these neighborhoods, which is where your blocky spore just continually floats over, you'd have to send yourself to the neighborhoods that were opening, and more so racing people to mint these collection properties. Now, let me ask you something, Left. If there's something that you do preparatory for like the show, and you've tested it, and you do a little test run, like have people coming on early, and you do that 100 times straight, the one time you don't do that, what happens?
Usually something, probably a little mishap.
Something breaks. Something doesn't work right. Something goes wrong.
Exactly.
And there you are, right?
Something unexpected.
A little unexpectedness. When this opened up, they did not do a stress test, which they haven't needed, because actually the upgrade to the back end in Upland has been really good. We don't have spinning wheels of death. We don't have all these issues and problems. However,
yeah, I haven't heard of such things in a while now. But
let me drop one on you. We had a little problem where people could not send to the properties newly minted, thus meaning that if you naturally weren't gliding over an area with your blocky spore to mint, you couldn't battle it out for others and sending yourself to try and mint these properties faster than the other player. So players scooped properties, a dozen or more, which doesn't usually happen. I mean, it was really tough. And a lot of these areas, there were some higher value properties that were purchased for maybe $10 that are on sale now for $250 plus.
Yeah.
So lots of salt in this one. They did issue a statement.
So it was less crowded for people who are going to mint these properties out. And so that's why they were able to get multiples, because they were floating over at luck of the draw.
Luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. And the team reacted pretty quickly. I feel like if I had to give it a percentage, I think 75% of most of the collection properties were scooped up when they stopped the minting. I got to hand it to Upland. Now, we've been through Brooklyn burn, we've been through Oakland burn, we've been through Kansas City burns, where it just goes on and it's really bad and they don't stop it. They've learned from their mistakes. They stopped this, they fixed the send issue, they reopened it back up, but it kind of threw your cadence, right? It kind of threw your trot off a bit, and I did not do as well as I wanted to do. Not many did, but that's what we had.
Well, back to the stress tests, maybe.
Yeah, back to the testing before the opening.
Yeah.
The last thing is that I had before you can, if you got anything special that you wanted to cover that I haven't, is we've been waiting for Porto. And Porto internationally, and right on the side of Spain, west side of Spain there, that is the next, what we've seen officially in the Upland API. So we've seen this actually appear. We know that traditionally that means that that's potentially the next city. Now, we've been bamboozled before. We've been, they've done that and went a different direction, but we really feel highly that not only does the partnership with FC Porto and the soccer football in the world is going to come into play with the legits, which are NFTs through Upland specifically, but the opening of Porto and that being available for the second international. And I'm really excited about it, because if you look at that area, you're talking about France, you're talking about Italy, all these wonderful areas, Germany, just everything that you would want, just delicacies off of the game board to eat up over there. I'd love to have just a series of international props, international cities open up. Do you have a favorite of those? If you were France, if you were Italy, if you were Germany, what would you pick?
The Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, there you go. Just go straight. Just I will take the E Tower and
A lot
just
of tourists coming through and floating over it, you know, just stacking that UPX up.
You know, it's going to be a landmark. That one's going to be up.
Yeah,
Somebody
that'd be cool. Do you think they're going international heavy like that, or?
I don't know, but since they are backing up, you know, they're going to release what we presume to be Porto along, you know, after Rio. I'm really Rio'd out. I would like them to hold off on releasing any more areas for Rio. I'd like them to continue now on and move into another part of the world internationally. And I would really love to have, you know, Porto. I'd love to have an additional in Spain. I'd love to see. I'd just take it and go, you know, France and go Italy. It's so much good stuff there, you know?
Yeah. It would really open the game board up for sure.
It would. And then if you want to go and just really take us across the world, you know, go Japan, you know, go something in the Asiatic realm, you know, just let's do that.
Heck yeah.
So that's the latest and the greatest, my friend. That's what's going on. I mean, people are very excited about this. This has spun up a lot of people in Upland that are trying to get their communities built. Decor, we've heard from Ben68 Legacy Player. That player has been around for a long time, one of the OGs in Upland. He is a decor manufacturer, which means he can build otherwise digital assets, custom made. I feel like if it's not this month, it'll be next month, but that's the first time that an actual Meta Ventures, which is a player, that is able to have a stream of revenue off of digital assets that they create uniquely. So, you know, like a bust of, you know, you and Left, you know, the brothers Left, or Big Bunny.
Yes, indeed.
So what do you got coming up for later on the show? Can we do some? Are we going to do some grubbing things? What's the gig?
Yeah, let's get a critter craft open. Let's get these grubs fed. I wouldn't mind doing a doom roller myself. Get your iPlays ready. Let me pull this up to the board and get her set up, and we'll grub it. We'll grub it up. Brother sent me over a few packs, booster packs from the Warsaken boys. And
nice.
I've got a few goodies too that might make their way out today into the land.
Good.
Yes.
Very cool.
I don't know why.
You know, I always want to call out the. Oh, it's a mess with you. I always want to call. You know, I always want to choose a favorite in the grub board, but we know how that ends. You know what I mean? It's like it's telekinesis.
It's the curse. It really is the curse.
It really is. It really is.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Let's see.
And if you are a player of metaverses, if you're well versed in Discord, Telegram, things of that nature, you know, Upland always looks for Upland content creators, UCN, like our friends here, EE and LEFTHOUSE, are content creators for that, as we have the segment for Upland. And then also, yeah. And he's one of the OGs. I mean, he's over there, you and Left, I believe, in the directory for contributors, content creators, which is very cool. Get your little logo there. But if you want to be a moderator and a content creator, you can get over there and apply. There's 70,000 in the Discord, 4,000+ active on a daily basis. It's mind blowing, really is.
70,000? Did you just say?
Yes, 70,000.
That's the Discord over there.
Yes, the primary means of communication for Upland is not in game. It is in Discord, but yes, 70,000 and counting. 4,500+ that are online active. It's incredible.
That's insane. So yeah, I was looking for people to, because really, when you start exploring the people who are content creating and playing Upland, and you really get a lot of different types of ways that people go at it. You know.
Yeah.
You get to see the ways the other people are playing. I remember when Brother was early on, he would talk about treasure hunts, and that there were some people just all about the hunts, going crazy off treasure hunts. So yeah, you get in where you fit in, and the Criticraft should be open now as well. So if you get your iPlays in, let's see if the names start rolling in here. Upside down iPlays, that is, your exclamation point play. Recurry, you're saying micro houses still don't fit on major city blocks of houses.
Ah, the Rico. Hello, Rico. Good to see you, brother. Still don't fit on major city blocks of houses. Yeah, you know, it is a 5 UP2, but the people trying to get them in there and square them off, yes, it is still yet a challenge. Maybe they'll have even they call it a micro, call it the micro skinny, and it's just cinder blocks. It's just cinder blocks. Yeah, the micro slim. Yeah, the Rico Slim.
Oh my goodness.
Call it the Rico.
Oh man, Twitch is asking me to verify my freaking account.
You know, I feel
I've
like
been over here for years. What are they doing?
Who do they think they are? Do they not know who I am?
Seriously.
It's good stuff.
I might not be able to whisper these out. I might have to do it old school for these prizes. And collect some
go in and do the transfer.
Yeah, if you have Twitch, or if I was able to log in right now, which for some reason it's wanting me to verify and do all sorts of stuff, I can just send a link, a direct whisper link to the winner in the chat.
Oh.
And then they just go and claim. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
But of course, like we said, you know, you don't run the show every day. You're not in routine of doing it like every day, giving the giveaways and coming in and out. And what happens? Something breaks. You got to find a reach around. We'll get through it though.
The courier reach around. I love you, Rico.
Uncle Rico, one of the best. He comes on every Monday and breaks us down with the metaphors, everything that's going on metaphors. Lots going on over there. We got 13 in the grubfish right now. I'll give it another few seconds and then we'll get this thing cooking.
Yeah. Let's get these grubbers in there and get it going. Excited
I'm kind
to
of
see
feeling
what
like a doom roller.
Oh, doom rollers are fun. Doom rollers are fun.
Yeah. All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. What do you like?
Make it happen. I like it when the grubs move, when they decide to move, and like the player will move from one of the four corners.
Yeah.
I don't know what people get to do that, but then as soon as they do that, the roller comes.
Well, yeah, the idea is that if you're on one of the more populated squares with more grubbers, the roller's more likely to roll over the squares that have the most grubbers until it narrows down, and then it's
the hints, get the tips, kids.
It's calculations that man can't even comprehend that go into deciding what makes that last doom roller come out. And it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Bruce has just entered into the house. Going.
Time!
Let's play a little bit of the pimp hole. It's DigiJules 3. Let's choose this game here. We'll go Doom Rollers. Yes, we will. And we'll go vertical and horizontal Doom Rollers. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. DCAB, dollar cost average, my boys, my girls.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going grubfish music as well as Left House music. We'll just go original grub. Back to the old dramatic strings. There they go. You feel free to call names out in this one, and Doom Roller. You can say Barik, Green Benik, and nothing happens to him. It's only the original Battle Royale.
I thought Varhig. I was all Varhig.
you can actually go for a winner. You can call the top spot. And we'll do this top spot getting a booster pack from the Warsaken clan, the Legion.
Marhik.
Top spot takes it. And I
This
am
is
going
gonna
to
be
need...
trouble.
Yes, it is. Nobody wants to move from that right side. You could all get wiped out like a buttle. Oh my goodness!
Yes!
There it is!
Yes!
Farik!
Yes! Farik!
You've done it. You've won
We
it.
did
And
it.
I'm not calling you a freak. I said Farik. It's very close. Like it could be very
That was
close.
my choice.
Congratulations. Hot damn.
Oh, that was fantastic. Have you
He
ever had a
just
back-to-back?
skated out of the way. Right as it.
Yeah, Have you ever had a back-to-back, E?
Oh man, we've been getting them a lot lately.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Like a lot.
Okay.
Farik, I need some help with getting your address, if you could, sir. I'm over here.
Yes,
on the
please.
Twitch
Your home
side.
address, your driver's license number.
Yes. If you could just provide me with all of that, that would help me out because I'm trying to whisper to you and I'm not allowed to as Twitch has unverified my account. In the wee hours of the night, I've been blacklisted.
Man.
I don't know what I cleared my cache not that long ago. I don't know if that did it to me. It's been a while since I've had to log in. I thought it was just automatic. Farik, can you drop your address in the chat for me, good sir? That way I can do it. There we go. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Farik. Let me copy this over here into what I'm going to call the winner's circle. Make that little list on Discord.
It's good stuff. You get the little blocks like the Olympics for them to stand on. I like it.
Yeah, and let's get another one going. Get your iPlays going. Get in there.
Come on, Farik, back to back. Let's get this going.
We're not playing around today. Brother's not here. Giveaways all day.
Yeah, we got our hand in the cookie jar. It's good stuff.
Let's see. Oh, man. There we go.
Great. I love the names in here.
Booster pack.
Stone Rabbit, Vis Numerous. What's going on, man? Of course, Rico. Flower 4803. I feel like I've seen and feel.
Oh, yeah. Flower's an OG. Flower's been winning nonstop around these parts lately.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Flower won almost an entire week every day.
What?
I swear.
Inside job, man.
She deserves it. She's here every day. If you're here every day, you get the chance to win. If you hold the Action Family Club cards, you get the chance to win on the Big Daddy giveaways at the end of the show. The ones who wears the jacket, the members only. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Action Family Club card holders. But
those jackets with the special patches they hand out to you, I understand.
Yep. And we also had some of our members that went on a vacation over to Egypt and came back gold. There's only 15 slots left. If you're holding 5 Action Family Club cards, you can send those club cards on a vacation, and a gold club card member will come back with the power of 10. Insanity. 23 in the house. That's Michael Jordan's number. That's my glory number. Might have to call it right there, just off of that. I'll give you another few seconds. We'll let Bruce intro the Doom Roller.
Yeah. I got a couple favorites right now. I'm trying to sift through. You have to tell us after this this event what the Family Club card, how they get it, we'll go
take a look at it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Definitely.
God, there's so many favorites here. I want Tissues and I want Olivier. Is that right? Oliveria? I don't know how to say it. I'm not good at names. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, I badger him all the time. Brother does even worse than I do, so the family's used to it.
They're used to being their names being torn apart.
At this point, yeah. It's hard though when these names are coming at you and they're flying across the boards. They're attached to grubs. You know, you can't always see every letter. It's a lot.
I see motor car. That's an easy one for me. I like motor car. That's a good one.
Motor car is a good one. Yeah, motor car. I actually recently I've been linking up with the Action family members that I find on Twitter.
Okay.
We've linked up on Twitter as well, Uplando.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like linking up with the Action family members on Twitter. Motorcar, I believe, posted an NFT that was like a free claim from Showtime.
What?
Showtime is not Showtime like Skinamax Showtime.
You have me excited. We're going Skinamax. Let's do this. Let's go. I want to re-up my subscription now.
Showtime is like an NFT platform over on the Polygon ETH side of things, I think, and they were doing some free claims and just added the functionality to their platform. So I saw Motorcar shouting it out that he went and claimed one, and I went and I test the waters out here. I like to go exploring. Was able to claim one myself. I'm thinking about putting a free claim NFT out there in the world as well. So keep your eyes peeled, Motorcar.
Yeah, I'm digging this.
Find another from your boy.
How many we got?
Oh my God, Bruce! It is time, isn't it?
Let's go.
It's time.
24 contestants in, ready to go. The Doom Roller. Should we just do a vertical?
Let's
Let's
do a
do
vertical.
it.
Yeah, let's do the vertical. No
It's
one
been
is
a while.
safe. No one is
Move.
safe.
Least populated side, guys.
Ooh,
Only
that's
got
what's
the
interesting.
L and the
They're
R.
both over there. My picks.
They're on the same side.
Yeah,
They're teaming up.
it looks like it. Flower making the last minute move.
Oh yeah. Man, Swiss Dicker.
Rick
Daddy
Curry
Tobing.
jumping ship.
Who are you, Daddy Tobing? You must be new.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
Oh no, that whole right side white like
Rico.
a puddle.
here we go.
Nimerous and Flower, the OGs, first to make a move. Bugs King right behind them. Darbell and Lancashire coming in hot. It looks like an even board right now. It looks like a volleyball match until Chamath 007 decides to come over and join the R Gang. R Gang, are you going to go back left or you stay in R? There goes Buzz King. There goes Dabblaze. Then Flower right behind him. And look at that. Good move. Just in the nick of time. You know, some of these grub fishers are seasoned vets, Uplando. They can feel, they can sense that roller coming out.
I see that. You know, Flower's paving the way. What's the little trails coming out of Flower? What's that mean?
Might be on her period, or I don't know, honestly. I don't know. It could be just fireballs.
I think that's grub love, bug love.
Oh, Flower!
No!
Flower! So sorry, she human grubberfish sacrifice, but he Nuthia, you've done it.
That news to you. There you go.
You won it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Holy
Congratulations.
moly. Let me get you some applause going.
Yes.
Very nice. Very
Very nice.
well played.
Very nice.
Very well played.
Nice.
Hanuskisia, I need you to do the same thing for me, if you will be so kind, and to go into the Twitch chat and drop your address so I can do a copy of it. And all of these gifts will be going out after the broadcast, after today's live broadcast.
Good stuff.
That's how it's going to roll today. And who cares? Let's get another one going. Get your
Can
eye
you do the dance off at the end? Is there a dance off thing you can do?
Okay. I see what you're talking about. If we get 24 or less, let me see if it's 24 or less.
I think it was 20. Yeah, less than 24. I think was the dance off.
I think if we get something around 24, we can do either a regular grubfish and then it goes into a dance off, or we might be able to go straight into that mushroom-headed dance off that we all love, and it's been so long since we visited it.
I love it. I love it.
Indeed, did you send your address? You did, DJMrLEFTY'S. I'm getting it right now. Thank you for that.
Good to go.
And you can expect yourself to receive a Forsaken booster pack. How about that?
Rock and roll. Special goodies. I like it from the goodies bag.
Yes, indeed. And then for this next round, I'm going to give away some Kenny Friends, which is art from Wampa Stampa, an OG on the wax side of things.
Nice.
And worked with Digital Acid, worked with Ken, worked with Kenny Blunts. It's been all over the place. Has his own collections. And they did a little series kind of mocked off of the V Friends series.
Oh, okay.
Gary V's V Friends.
Yeah.
Those little doodle characters that he draws. That Kenny and Wampa Stampa have done some Kenny Friends. So
I like
the
it.
winner of this next Grubfish, which we have 24 contestants. Holy moly, looks like we're good for a dance-off. Shall we call it right there? I'm going over there, Grubfishers.
Let's make it happen. Let's get it.
Choose the game. With less than 24 players. All right, so we're going to do this. We're doing it this way, and I believe we'll go into a round 2.
I like it.
A dance-off, round 2. Original Grubfish, we haven't played this in eons.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't call a name now, Uplando. Let me tell you that.
I won't.
You can talk about spinnies or dodges or bigs or littles or explosions, but I would not call a name out, or else the Action family members might get upset.
I'm trying not to think. I'm trying not to think of a name. I'm just looking at that blade slice through grubs.
Oh.
Ouch.
Goodness gracious.
Now look at the one that's moving so fast. I like the little dodge roll.
Grubfish Pong.
Flower doing a spinny move.
You
Did I mess it up?
Oh, she's still alive. Flower's still out there, defying the odds. Oh my goodness! Flower doing a spinaroonie again. Look at that.
The blade.
Maybe it's not the curse is not on you, Uplando.
It might not be. Might not be. Oh my goodness!
Reek is still out there again, down to the last 3. Holy moly, master!
Can we do it for 2?
He's got it. He's won it. A double header, just like Uplando was calling for.
Yes.
Holy moly! I'm glad you got to be here for that.
Nice.
You thought I was lying when I said it happened.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Reek.
That's fantastic. That's really
well
fantastic.
Played, sir. Oh, actually, wait. Hold on. You've done it. You've won it. But aren't we going into the dance-off, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Farik, let's see if you can pull it off here. 3 in a row. Because you know how it goes. I'm sorry. I almost gifted you, Farik. But don't fret, don't fear. It's been a long time since we've been here. Dance up.
Rico getting out right away.
Oh, Farik. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It was a tough go.
Look at him go crazy.
I love it. I love these dance moves.
So we had to bust down below 24 to get into here. This was our 23 and below, I believe.
Ooh. Half the pack already gone. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. There they go, going hot.
Oh my gosh.
Those magma balls.
Is it gonna happen?
Are you gonna double up? Oh no, you're not. Damn it, 007. An OG of the game.
That close.
That was close. That was almost 2 double headers in a row.
That would have been amazing.
Look at him go there. Just freaking out, Shaman. Waving those little arms all around.
Shaman the champion.
Oh, fanny pack on. We'll just let you dance for a second in your glory.
Yeah, get it. Like
get
those
it,
moves.
buddy. Chamath, if you'd be so kind, you know what time it is. I need that address, Chamath. If you could drop it in the Chatham-Moran do, I can copy and paste it, and bring you into what I'm calling the winner's circle. My list of names, list of addresses.
Love it.
And fuck it. Let's do another. You guys
One
know the
more,
deal. Get
one
your eye
more.
plays, exclamation point, eye plays ready.
Let's do it.
And we might as well open up that check-in for the Action Family Club card holders. We'll run this one. Maybe we'll go Uplando. You're welcome to stick around if you're able to. If not, we thank you for coming by. We'll just like maybe spin around a couple news headlines or something real quick, and then we'll do the final members only match of the day. Short episode today. Brother's not around. Daddy's got daddy things to do here at home, and the family will convene again tomorrow. I believe brother will be with us. Speaking of brother,
Yeah.
you know, he didn't mention that he wouldn't be here today, did he? Not to the family, I don't think. But he is actually in the middle. He said he never stops, you know. He's in the middle of shooting a new film.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Does
And
he?
this
Is
one's
he?
extremely interesting. I'll leave it at that. It's one that he's not alone in the early stages of. You know, this is one that he's had for a long time in his mind and the story and things of the sort. But some people have come on board with him and believe in the story and the project and the passion he has behind it. So I'm excited for the man. I'm excited. He had an 8:30 call time. You know, that man doesn't get up at 8:30 for much. He's usually going to bed around 7:30 or 6:30. So to get up at 8:30 is not easy. But
Heresy.
today, you know, he told me last night I got an early one.
Oof.
So we're thinking about you, brother. You rock that today. You go have a good day, and we'll see you back in the action seat tomorrow or Monday. Whenever you're ready, we'll be here waiting for you.
Hold down the fort. Look at this, 26 people on this one.
Those numbers don't lie.
No.
26 peeps in the grubfish. And I think we'll let Bruce do his thing and announce that we're about to go live here. And then we'll run it.
Let's do it.
It's time!
Woo!
So excited every time I hear that. I'm going Doom Roller again, guys. Vertical and horizontal, you know the deal. DCAB. That's a dollar cost average, my boy. Use a side. Pick a square. Stay away from the rest of the pack.
Got some movement. Some late movement over here.
Hmm?
Very
Daddy
interesting.
Tobing. I'm pulling for you, Daddy.
Come on. That roll is going to come out any second. I feel it.
Oh, yeah. You can start to feel the trumble, like a tremor underneath the ground. Look at that. Uplando doesn't lie. He could feel it. He just saw it come out right after he said it. Motor car the first to make a move after. Modesto coming on down from B to D. Let's see where they land. I see the Boom Shane car out there.
This is going to be a huge windfall or a tragic episode here.
Yeah, it could take out half of the board right now if that roller rolls. Rico knows what's up.
Rico!
Rico! You couldn't make it, but Uncle Rico gets out of the pack. Just in time. The last three never say die.
Who's going to make it? All the movements are going. People in different quadrants.
Yes, indeed. Who's it going to be?
Rico
no.
Oh, there's switcheroo.
Oh, no.
Switcheroo.
They're playing mind games out there, ladies and gentlemen. Never say dies up and down and left and right. Oh, Rico gets eaten. Never say die gets eaten. And motor car. You've done it. You've won it.
Man, Rico, I was pulling for you, brother. I was pulling for you, man.
I know that move that you made from left or from right to left, right after the roller. Just barely avoided that.
But congratulations, motor car.
Definitely indeed. It's a pro move out there.
How does the family club card work? I'm really interested, and I'm going to stick around for that, and then I'll bail directly after. But I'd love to know so that I can get in on this.
Yes, indeed. Let's go take a look. FD.
Get that motor car message in so that they get their pack.
Yes, motor car. Can you please drop me your address, please, in the chat?
Chattanooga.
Dangus McGangus got cursed on that one. I'm sorry, Dangus. Yeah, motor car, if you could drop that address in the chat, I'll copy it, enter you into the winner's circle, and your prize will be delivered after the broadcast here.
Absolutely wonderful.
Wonderful.
Motor car.
And here we go. Let me pull it up.
Let's do it. Let's check it out.
We'll take a look at this.
Check out the club card. The family has a club card.
Yes, indeed. We need to get you one.
Yeah, I know.
No, we will. It needs to happen.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn right now, so I know what I'm getting myself into. All right.
There's our drops page over here.
All right.
And you scroll on down, and you find this lovely golden pack called the Action Family Pack.
Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And it's 244 wax right now. It's 30 USD.
Okay.
Per Action Family Club card. Now, what that does is that gets you in on the daily, not the freebie giveaways every day that we do here. It's the last one, the big daddy one of the day, where the prizes get stepped up a little bit, right?
Mm.
That's the first initial thing. You hold one card, you're able to come in and enter into that every day. It opens up some access to some things on the Discord as well, and then if you get up to 5 club cards, if you're a holder, you're a believer of Left and the family, and you hold 5 club cards, you are then in a reward pool where quarterly airdrops come out from the Left collections. You have a little stake in that because of your holding on to this NFT. So that's one of the major things going on there. There's an Olympic Games, brother's been calling it, that you will need to be holding one of these Action Family Club cards. There's only 1,111, I believe.
Wow.
In total, there is 602 have sold up to this point, so we're a little bit over our halfway minted out phase. And then I mentioned before as well, we'll just go back a page, and we opened up this drop not too long ago. This is the Action Family Pyramid Lock.
Oh.
This was for the holders of 5. If you held 5 Action Family members, you were able to send them off to an address, a locked address. They went on a vacation to Egypt. And you would get 1 gold Action Family member, which there are only 50 of in total. And then that 1 gold is actually the power of 10 into all of the rewards and things that come as though you were holding your Action Family Club cards.
Very Illuminati.
Yeah, definitely. Very Illuminati. It's an exclusive group.
You get your tattoo with that as well. You get the optional tattoo, the robe.
Creative Commons. Yes, you're able to use these images in any way you see fit on your body or on paper. Yeah, so that's the club card. That's some of what the club card has going on and offers.
Cool. Yeah. And this is on Nifty Blocks, right? This is where you go. You can grab these up.
Yeah, it's on Nifty. Yep, right here on the left drops page. I'll share a link to it.
Yeah, please drop it in. Check it
Has
out.
all the Left House drops over here.
Cool.
And I see that Uncle Vis has given us the list.
Great.
The list of Action Family Club card holders.
I got to get on that list. That's my next move.
Yes, you do, and we got to help you figure that out.
Get it? Make it happen.
Yeah.
When Dad comes back.
Yeah, when Daddy gets back, we'll see. You know, how he's feeling. See how the trip was, and
maybe he'll brought you. Did he bring you back a little keepsake from the days he's gone? Bring you back a little something from the craft services, maybe a little bag of chips, maybe a little.
Ooh, a little food spread.
Yeah, a little food scraps.
He might bring me back some gummy worms in his pocket or something.
You
A la
got some
Ferris
warm
Bueller
up.
style, you know.
Oh, that's good stuff. Hey, did you last before I got it, a couple things that I'd seen recently. First and foremost, Wacken, which is now become, I mean, when they first did Wacken, which is heavy metal festival, it was like 800 people, like less than 1,000 tickets. Now it's a 4-day event.
Yeah.
Man, Iron Maiden. For those of you who are Maiden fans, Bruce Dickinson and the boys, listen, that band, for all of its not being played on top 40 radio, and for the members of that band to carry on like they do and still crush it in 2022, those guys never disappoint. And that is we're seeing all of these epic bands tour. Roger Waters is on tour doing his thing, but so many, the Cult and all these amazing musicians. I know you know the support of live music and things like that, but if you do have a band that you love, even if it's your hometown faves, you know, it's somebody that is doing the smaller circuit, go out there, support the live music, and of course, always the artists. One of the things that's great about NFTs is that it's the artists who get that secondary sale each time it goes through. So tip of the hat to all you content creators and musicians out there. It's good stuff. Thanks for having me, E.
Yes, indeed, man. Thank you for coming through. It's always good. It's always good having you here.
I will see you guys next Thursday for more Upland information. And to all of you all, have yourselves a good day on into the weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. You're one of the best. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, in and out. Stuck with me almost the whole hour, Uplando. Thank you, sir. That went quick. I'm going to see Roger Waters later this year. Sick. What else do we got? E.E. talk about vacation. Okay. Let me see if I can do that here. If I bring up this nifty page again. Vis, you might need to back me up here if I misspeak on any of this. All right, so Uncle Rico, you've got your Action Family Club cards. You've got your collection. Then you're able to come over here, if interested, and purchase the Action Family Pyramid Lock. Did you send your 5 Action Family Club cards to Egypt? If so, you might have found the key. If you have the key, the Action Family Pyramid and the Action Family Pyramid Lock is all you need to transform and elevate the action in the most glorious golden way. So, the thing that I'm wondering, Vis, is where do they find the address to send the Action Family card? So basically, you're sending your 5 Action Family Club cards to a locked address, Uncle Rico. So if you're lonely one day and you want to go back to visit the members that you used to have, you can go and see them. They're just locked away there, you know, in an island. And you will receive an airdrop of the key for doing so. I believe that's how that works. Uncle Vis, please step in if I'm misspeaking. And then once you have the key, and if you've picked up this pack here, you can take your key and put it in your lock, and you will receive a gold member, a golden Action Family member, which is the power of 10. It's so your 5 then turns into the power of 10 family club cards. Oh, there we go, motor car. No worries. Good thing you reminded me. I almost forgot. Okay, I did cover it. Perfect. So there's the address in case anybody's looking to do so. If you are a holder of 5 Action Family Club cards, you want to consider sending them away to the Action Family wallet. They get locked up in there. You'll get an airdrop of the key, the golden key, the Ankh. And you purchase this lock pack here, and you're able to receive your gold member. Just like that. Let me go copy your address down real quick. Zool. I mean, Zool, are you serious? Did you have to pay for that one, or is that just luck of the draw? I am the gate master. I am the keeper. I am Zool. There we go. I got you down. Uncle Vis has sent the list. Let's get this thing. Let's get this party started. I've rambled on enough. Edit Twitch channel. No, I need to go back. I need to go Twitch. Or is this just a standard? Because I have all the names. This is just a standard, isn't it? No, this should be a Twitch. Guys, how do I get to where I can enter the names for the Crittercraft? For 1 action card only. I thought it's for 2. It's actually 5 for going gold, and even just for starting to collect on the quarterly airdrops that come out, you have to hold 5 of the Action Family Club cards. And that's for going gold. That's for getting in on the quarterly airdrops. Yeah, there we go. No worries. Yes, you did get lucky with that. Yes, indeed. This or somebody, can you help me with how I input the names into the grubfish? Do I just do a standard game, but then you can't control? I'm wondering how this is done. Rico or anybody, if you've got the know-how. Could use a little, just a standard. There we go. Thank you, Vis. So I'm running a standard here, entering the names. There they go. What do you guys want? You call it out in the chat. You want to do a Grubfish Royale, unlimited amount of players, or a dance-off? First one in the chat to decide wins the decision-making process. Yes, indeed. And actually, this, since I am locked out of Twitch, I'm not sure if you or anybody has the capability to. All right, we're going standard. Let's do it. Has the ability to help me with raiding into somebody, because I am completely locked out of the Twitch side of things. So if we plan on doing a raid and someone can help me, greatly appreciated. All right, here we go. Let's do it. A Grubfish Battle Royale. The family has spoken. Here we are. The list is in. The names are up. The doorbell rings. And who could it be? Bruce. Good friend Bruce.
Time!
Yes, it is, Brucey. Let's do a Royale, and there they go. Oh man, I've got the music going from each which way. Old school. I see you out there, not calling any names. Good luck to you all, the Action family members. Thank you for being here with us today. Quick one, an Upland rundown with Uplando. None better than to bring us the Upland news reports. And we missed brother today, didn't we, hot damn? I know I'm a little on my edge of my seat. It's been a while since I've run the show on solo mode, but I have the family here with me, helping me out all along the way. Appreciate you all for being here with us. Thank you very much once again. We do this 1 p.m. PST every day, Monday through Friday, that is. And we're down to the top 5. The top 5 are winners. There you have it. And I'm not sure what the prize pack will be for these top 5, but it'll be something special. Who's taking that? Zamara Black, you've done it. You've won it. You've taken that top spot, the coveted top spot. The one who stands on the podium at the end of the show and gets raised up into the clouds. Hot damn, hot damn. Thank you, Dangus. Thank you, sir. Don't forget to check your Chico Rocos. Don't forget to run the jewels if you're doing those sorts of things. I've been rug pulling it lately. Playing a lot of rug pool at night. Where do we want to raid, guys? Anybody have any good ideas? Where should we head? Where should we raid into? I'll play a little tune in the background while we decide. Bring us back to the old Upland Action News, the NFT Action News, now known as the Left Action House. If the show must come to an end around here, but ladies and gentlemen, the day is young, the night is young. Where do we want to raid? How about raid the Token Gamer? That sounds solid to me. Token Gamer. Always doing some good research, playing some good games, precise, professional as all. Hecky nah. Congrats to all the winners. The Action family. We're stepping things up around here, you know, if you haven't noticed. A lot of drops coming out through the left camp. Tokens, collaborations. Got some, we're bringing the left token on the east side back to life, figuring out how we can get it to be utilized, trying to avoid those gas fees. There's staking and memberships kicking off over there. Digging deep into it. That's right. I'm gonna let this thing ride. My favorite parts. Let's turn it up. Turn this up. It's the extended version. My brother had never heard this until the first time the day when we played it here live on the show. That list of names. Enter you in the winner's circle. There we go. All right, I'm getting forward from this. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. You know the deal. I know the deal. The Left Action House, the members only. Thank you for all being here with us. Thank you for the non-members for sticking around with us as well. It's a quickie today. Brother wasn't here with us. We'll be back tomorrow is what I hear. If not, we're stuck with this guy again. And we'll have some more fun. We'll do it all over again. 1 p.m. PST, babies and gentlemen. Rating, stream rating into Token Gamer now. Stick around, please. And love you all. Until then, tomorrow 1 p.m. PST, it's a Friday. Enjoy, be good, be kind, rewind, and I do as I always do around these parts. Feed my robots and bid you all adieus.